was early 30s at the time and ended up with essentially an intestinal infection. The Crohn's mostly stayed in remission. I had a couple of flare-ups, but it really wasn't much of a problem for 20 years.
When I received the Courage to Come Back award, I received letters and I received phone calls and things from people who said that my story had inspired them. Grace McCarthy phoned me and asked if I would help with her new charity, Child Foundation, and I said, of course. It was because of all of that, actually, that I met Greg.
In 2015, my gastroenterologist eventually determined that, probably surgery was the way to deal with it. It was in the course of getting ready for that surgery, they discovered there was a problem with the blood. They did a bone marrow biopsy right away and determined that it was leukemia. The chemo drove the cancer into remission. As a result of that, they lined up a bone marrow transplant. With the stem cell transplant, it takes a while before you've got enough energy to just function.
It's a lot. Yeah, he's been through a lot. And he keeps going. He closes his practice and we go through all the will stuff and we do all that again. But then he just continues.
Going through an experience like that, you do want to take things slowly and you do want to sort of participate in, all the family type things you'd missed over the previous year. In the beginning of 2020, I was scheduled for surgery. My surgeon found massive cells on the intestine that wasn't supposed to be there. And the result of the biopsy was something called a myeloid sarcoma, which essentially is the physical form of the leukemia that I had been through before. It had returned as a tissue cancer. From what I understand, it's a fairly rare reoccurrence. The cancer had returned. This isn't a cure, it's a treatment, and eventually the drug will stop working, and then, they'll have to figure something else out.
When he's with the kids and they're just chatting, they get very animated. He loves being a dad.
If the story can help other people, it's worth telling.
People have turned to us and said that he is an inspiration to them.
You look for strength where you can find it. I can't imagine getting through something like that without supportive family.